preparing, and I think we're gonna get it going. It should work good here. We're on Wi-Fi, so that's okay. Sophia, don't let the trains fall down like that. They'll break and they won't work anymore. So she's out here with her train. She's trying to keep it from breaking, but she needs to put it back inside to keep that from happening. So let's go ahead and get with our head and neck going. And so everybody go ahead. You can see me and Nick both. We're sitting up in the upright position in the house. All right. Even though we're just working on our head and neck, we still want to kind of get ourselves up. And Nick, go ahead and take us through the moves. I'm going to put her inside with her train because she's not listening.
Died, today, pointed down and pointed up. Do it. The round that ear them. The other ear them. Head down, do all that. Going down, going up, going down, and going up. Then we put it down, up, head down, ear them, the round that. Do that. Up, down, right, and left. 9. They then do the total. Do they do up and down? But would that work? And what they then?
Already in the shoulders?
3, 2, and 1.
You already on the shoulders?
Yeah, man.
Oh my gosh.
We finished our head and neck. Now we are in the trapeze.
Oh my goodness. All right, let's get Carl and Catherine up in here. They're joining in. Sophia's in the house playing with her trains in the right place for train play. And wow, you already got the neck going along,
Yeah.
getting into the trapezius. I think Nick's really excited to get into his strength test. I think that's what's going on.
I am.
All right, so what'd you do for trapezius? Did you do up and down? Did
Yeah,
you roll around?
yeah.
Okay, so what do we got next?
You done?
We get chicken wings?
Yeah, they do 25.
25 chicken wings. All right, you count. I got to roll this over.
1,
There we
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Keep going.
9, and 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20.
21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Nice job, everybody. Yeah, I didn't get the trapezius in, so mine feel like it feels different for me. So I got to do a little bit of moving around, moving my head and neck around, so I don't feel like I missed out on anything. Because I'll tell you what, I felt like, oh my goodness, I'm not getting in all of my moves. So look at this, just real quickly. I'm trying to kind of play catch up, and sweet, that's not bad. That feels a little bit better now. Remember, if you ever show up to a workout and you're a few minutes late from when we started, that's okay, everybody. You can do a couple moves on your own, just like I just did, or you can just jump in and start following along with wherever me or Nick or Byron or Alicia or Bernie or whoever might be leading. You can just follow in on their leadership. So let's see. We did the chicken wing. Let's go with our arms going up overhead. Let's alternate sides. Let's go up with one and then bring it down and down. And then we'll go two, two, down and down. And then we're just going to go like that. We're going to go to 10. You want to do your move? Or not yet?
Not yet.
Not yet? 5.
5.
Keep going. Warming up. 6.
7.
Nice job.
8.
Keep it going, everybody. Keep it going.
9. 20. 10. 11.
Right on. Alternating.
12.
The one's moving, the other one's not moving
13.
at all.
14. 15. 13, 17,
Two
18,
more.
19, and 20.
Nice job. Ooh, I like that. I kind of want to do something along those same lines, and it's only something you could kind of do if you were with another person, if you were by them. And if you're not doing this, you can imagine and you can kind of play along. So this is going to be a high five game. Me and Nick are going to do high fives. So Nick, go ahead and turn your chair 90 degrees. So you can sit like that. That's fine. So you can see we're just kind of going to be facing each other. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a series of just high fives. Now, for the start of the game, I'm going to be the leader. Nick's going to have to just wherever my hand goes, he's going to just give it a high five. That's it. If I do two hands, he goes with two high fives. And then what we'll do is we'll switch it up, and then Nick will be the leader, and I'll try to follow where his hands go. So you ready? All right. So we'll go to 10. So there you go. Reaching out, reaching up high, reaching up high, right in the middle, right in the middle, right in the middle. Two out far, one high, one low, one high, one low. Nice job. All right, let's go ahead and admit Megan here. So you can see from that game, Nick didn't know necessarily where my hands were going. I was moving them around and I was holding my hands in that position to give Nick a chance to track him, find him with his eyes, boom, and then get him with his hands. And then we'd move to the next one. Some of those we did were one hand out here to the side, down low, up high. Some of them were two hands. And you saw on one of them that the two hands was actually one was high, one was low. It's one of my favorite ones to do with folks because the brain, it's generally thinking in one direction, but this gives you a chance to kind of get your brain thinking in two directions with up and down. And it's an accurate move. All right, so you ready to be the leader?
Yeah.
All right, here we go. So I'm going to get in a position, and you can see I'm getting myself into a good upright position. Nick's getting ready. Yep. Oh, he's going up high. So I got one, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I was trying to go backwards. 10. That was good, everybody. I like it. Nick was getting creative. And remember, I don't know where Nick was going to put it his hand. So that kind of makes like for a neat sense of like quickness, and it's a neat sense of just perception and reaction. And that's what we're going for with this. This is just a high five game. And you can do this one standing up. You could do it sitting down. You could do it with like a squat or something in between. You could do it with like a high knee and then a high five and then a high knee and then a different high five. There's a lot of options you could do with this. Let's drink some water. Water up, everybody. And then let's keep it going. What do you think's next?
They fire out the door.
Fire up the core. What's a good core fire and good core firer? What's your favorite core firer?
Mm. 4.3.
4 point. I like the 4 point too. You gonna do it standing up?
Sitting down.
You're gonna do it sitting down? Nick's gonna do it. I thought you wanted a hard workout.
Oh yeah.
That's what you do right there, everybody. That's what you do. Hop on up. You got it, Nick. I'm gonna move your chair just a little bit for you right here.
Well,
You're good. You're in that spot. There goes the chair over there. And Nick, remember, is gonna be doing the 4 moves. We're gonna go one side, then the other side. We'll do it 2 times. So a total of 4 with 4 reaches. Teapot's overhead, the twist reach across the front of the body. The coffee pot goes down to the side, and then the ground touch. You're actually going to be touching the ground. So I'm going to turn a little sideways. Here we go. In 5, 4, 3.
5:41.
Here we go. Teapot, twist reach, coffee pot, ground touch. Teapot, nice job. Twist reach, coffee pot, ground touch. Switching it up. Teapot. This is a good core exercise. Twist reach, coffee pot, and the ground touch. Teapot. Nice job. Twist reach. Here we go. coffee pot, and a ground touch. Here we go. Oh, let's do another one. Teapot. I was just feeling it, so let's go for two more. Twist reach. Coffee pot. I forgot I said four. Ground touch. It didn't feel like we were done yet. Teapot. Here we go. Twist reach. Coffee pot. And the ground touch. Nice job, everybody. All right. While Nick he's still going. He's going to go another one. While he's doing that, the next one I want us to think about doing is going to be another ground touch, but then to an overhead reach. So this one's going to be, you could even do it where you could go ground touch, overhead reach, ground touch, overhead reach. Or you could do two hands where we're going ground touch, overhead reach, ground touch, overhead reach. If you can't touch the ground, reach out, try to touch your feet, touch your knees, maybe touch, your front of your legs, what people call their shins. Let's go for 10 of them. Here we go. So we go 10, 10, 9, 9, 8, 8, 7, 7. Keep it going, Nick. 6, 6. Keep it going. 5, 5. Ooh, 4. Nick said, I want a hard workout. 4, 3, 3, 2, 2, 1, and 1.
Hold it.
Hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
and 1.
All right, next one I want us to do, I want Nick to do it standing up too. It's just going to be the arm swings. Let's just get some arm swings going. There you go. That's good swing. Swinging it up. Here we go. Let's go to 10 from here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now, Nick, I want you to hold on to the basketball goal right there.
Whoa.
Get a good hold on it and do a little bit of a leg swing. Don't have to swing it high. Just swing it just low on the ground, low and slow, just like that. 1. I'm going to swing my arm across my body now. So there you go. 1, 2. There you go. 3. Low and slow. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nice job. 9. And switching it up. And then Nick's going to switch sides. So he's going to have the stability from the goal and then his inside foot, and then he can swing right there. So the inside foot comes up. 2, 3. His stability is on the outside foot. 4, 5,
Whoa.
6. Yeah, he's got some balance going. 7. That's what we want. 8. So fire you up. 9 and 10. All right, stay right there, Nick. I want you to do one more. And everybody at home, Nick's going to be doing right here the toe lift. He knew that. He was reading my mind. Toe. And what I'm going to be doing, because I'm sitting out, I'm not going to do the toe lift. I'm going to be doing a fist squeeze. So fist squeeze. Nick's going to be doing the toe lift. We're working our extremities. And let's go for 20. And here, let me move so you can see Nick's feet right here. Here comes Evan. And there we go. Now here comes Evan. And thumbs ups. Hold those thumbs up, everybody. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thumbs ups going right to Evan right there. All right, here we go. Toe lift. 1, 2. We can do thumbs ups. Let's only do thumbs ups. I'm gonna switch it up. Thumbs up for every time. Every time. Here we go. 4. I love it. 5. Bringing them down. 6, 7, 8. There you go. 9. Come on, I'm doing like a real good thumbs up. 10. You got to do a real good toe lift. 11. Thumbs up. 12. Yeah. 13. Let's try a fun one here. 14. I got one on top of the other, huh? 15. What about? That's a good one. 16. 17. One close and one far. 18. 19. Really far out. And 20. Nice job, man. All right, drink some water. We're going to do band pull coming up next. Everybody, breath hold coming up next. Then the band pull. How long you want a breath hold for?
I want you to do that way there hard.
A hard one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, coming up, everybody, let's drink some water. Nick said he wants to do a hard breath hold. And I have an idea. I have an idea that's going to make it difficult for Nick. It might not make it difficult for you because you might not have this going on. But I'm gonna set Nick up for some difficulty. All right, hang tight, everybody. Here you go, man. So just hold on to it. That's the only difference between you and us is that ball. So this is what's gonna happen here. Nick's gonna be holding the 15-pound ball while we're doing the breath hold, which means he'll be firing up some muscles. They're going to need oxygen. They're going to need to get rid of CO2. But let's see how well he can do. Remember, if you need to breathe, you can breathe at any time.
No, I will not breathe.
He says he's not going to breathe. There's Evan's thumbs up right there in the chat room. Boom. All right, here we go, everybody. Breath hold, 2 in, 2 out. Hold the third in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, hold. Woo! That was terrific, everybody. Oh my gosh, that was 40 seconds. 40. I wanted to breathe at about 25, which means for me, that was about 15 seconds longer. Nick, was that tough with the ball?
Yeah.
Was it, you felt like it might have been harder than if you didn't have the ball?
Yeah.
Pretty cool, everybody. Again, remember, Nick, just by holding the ball, here, I got it. You gonna hold it the whole time?
Yeah.
Nick's not letting go. All right, let's see how long you can hold the ball for now. We'll add 40 seconds on to this. Let's see how long it takes for Nick to put that ball down. Don't put it down on your legs. You got to hold it like a baby. And there's a new challenge right here. I kind of think it's cool. And Nick's coming up with challenges all on his own. Everybody, that breath hold again, when you are doing it, you want to be as relaxed as possible. And it's something you can practice. You can practice relaxation. And that's huge. So I was thinking band hold was going to be next for Nick, but right now he's doing a ball hold. Keep it up. He's holding that ball for just kind of as long as he can. And he's sitting up pretty good, you know. He'd sit up even better. Yeah, there he goes. And everybody, this is a 15-pound medicine ball. Remember, this is the one.
Woody.
I mean, with the hold from the breath hold, you're at like a minute and a half.
And done.
And done. And done. Minute and a half is done.
I feel it in my body.
That's a biceps. That's a bicep blaster. So all right, let's have some water, everybody. Nick is gonna get to choose because yep, he's gonna either do the band hold next or the medicine ball basketball slam dunk. Maybe some water for you know, you got a long workout coming.
Yeah.
All right. What do you want to do? You want to do band or you want to do ball?
Band.
He's gonna go band.
And my do it 5 minutes.
You think he's gonna go 5 minutes. I don't know about that. But remember, everybody, Nick's gonna do a really good job on
Maybe
this. So,
down on that one, please.
no, I'm gonna do the watch count. We want it to be the same as every other time. We got it to be accurate. So go ahead and remember this one's gonna be a twist at the end. So we have our band kind of marked so that I think it goes all the way around, right? Yeah, like that. So we got the band marked for Nick, so we know exactly how far apart we want his hand to be. I think it was actually right there. And then we're gonna bring this around and through one more time. Hey man, that was actually really good on that hold. So hold on, it's not quite there yet. You see the mark right here? We're gonna feed this through. Everybody, we're just being picky on this because it's a test. And we marked the band. But here we go. So Nick's gonna pull it apart all the way apart. Arms out, further out, extend it out. There you go. Sit up straight. Hold the seated position. Hold the band up. Keep your head up tall. Head up, nice and high. There you go. Don't stretch yourself out. Try to bring it back down here, chest level. You're firing up your rhomboids. So think about those rhomboids. Everybody in the middle of Nick's back, in the middle of your back, is a muscle called the rhomboids. That rhomboids muscle is pulling both of Nick's arms back, back like if they were wings and he was flying. He's not flying. Keep him hold it out. Extend it out. Stretch that band out. Keep it stretching. Keep it stretching out. Keep it stretching further and further. There you go. That's the stretch we're talking about. That's where you want to be holding it. Now you just got to breathe. Now you just got to breathe. Breathe and hold. He's doing good. He's at a minute. He's doing good. Keep it down here. If you bring it up too high, you're going to be kind of cheating using your neck a little bit. So you want to be using those deltoid and you want to be using those rhomboids. You want to be using that trapezius. You're even going to be using your triceps. Um, keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it pulled apart. Keep it down low. Keep it down low. Everybody, if you have a band, you could be doing this too. Bring it down low, down low. It should be tough. You keep making it into the tough position. It's going to keep trying to go to the easy position. Remember, everybody, that's something our body does. It's always going to try to make things easier for us. We talked about this the other day in our workout on Wednesday. You sometimes, like Nick right now, he's got to think about get those arms out even further. See, that was his body making it easier for him by bringing the what closer to home. We've learned that when things are far apart, it's hard. When things are close together, it's easier. And Nick is showing that in real time. Huh? Your arm? Is
Yeah.
What about it?
It's stinky.
It's shaking.
Yeah.
Everybody, did you hear that? So when you're doing an exercise like this and for endurance, you're gonna have and he's down 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Everybody, you're gonna have muscles that when they're going into endurance mode, you're gonna have muscles that maybe aren't always called upon. Maybe they're muscles that they haven't the entire team of muscles hasn't necessarily all been trained up and ready for some of this. And you might feel as you're exercising, your body is shaking, it's communicating those muscles in your brain and all types of receptors are having a very, very fast conversation on how to be able to do what you're asking of your body. And so Nick did great. 210. That was actually a really long amount of time, everybody. You could see that was tough. His body was trying to make it work for him. But that was a challenge. So one challenge down. We got another one to go. I'm thinking because it's right here, and it's right there.
The board now.
We'll go a basketball shootout, everybody. So remember, this is a 15-pound, 2-minute round slam dunk challenge. What's your goal? What did we get last time? Last month wasn't that great, right? Wasn't a new record, I don't think, right?
The time
30?
30.
30?
And 2 minutes.
30 in 2 minutes. I think you can do that. That's 15. That's one every 4 seconds. Every 4 seconds, that's a point. So everybody, we're going to move a few things around. Nick, go ahead and pop up, stand up. We're going to get the goal in position, and you're right where it needs to be.
May I do it down?
Absolutely. No way. Never done that ever. That would not be it. And Nick asked if he could do it sitting down. And I said no, because remember, when you're doing a comparison test, you want to compare with the way that you've done it in the past. So do you want to stand there? Or you want to stand here?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good spot. Remember, everybody, I'm going to help Nick with getting the ball back to him, but he is going to have to pick it up off the ground. That exercise is called a deadlift. Then he is going to have to slam dunk it in the goal. Now, if he misses the goal, it won't count, everybody. It will not count. So, always when you're doing this, you want to check. Nick, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, don't pick it up yet. When I say go, right? Don't pick it up yet. So remember, everybody, slam dunk challenge. Nick's going for it. Step up just a little bit closer so you don't have to reach out as far. Oh, even a little bit more. There you go. You won't hit your head on this because you know where it is, right?
Yeah.
You got it. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here he goes. And he's up. And he's down. There's one. Right back to him. If you do that every time, you're going to get this no problem. And 2. Nice job right to you. Bringing it up. And 3. He just started breathing now, everybody. So he's breathing early. He's going to try to stay ahead of getting tired. 4, 5, 6. Look at him go, everybody. This is a rhythm, a breathing rhythm, and a movement rhythm. Here comes 8. Here comes 9. Here comes 10. He's at 50 seconds. He wants that 30. He'll have to go a little faster, but I think he could do it. 11. He's breathing really good. We have a good rhythm here. 12 with teamwork. 13. Keep breathing. Hope you stop breathing. There you go. 14. Keep the breathing going. The breathing is the number one thing you're doing. 15. Here comes 16. 17. 18. There you go. 19. This is going to be a new record. Don't know if it'll be 30. Here's 20. And he still has 15 seconds left. Here comes 21. 22. Oh, he got away, but he's going to get it still. 22 is going to happen in time. 22, slam it down on the number. 22 in 2. Let's get Abraham in here. Oh, nice. Maybe he did. Maybe he didn't. Wow. Nick, come over here. Have a seat in the chair, man.
Yeah, man.
Drink some water. Incredible job from Nick right there. 22 slam dunks with the 15-pound ball. So if you did the math on that, you got 630. 630 pounds of movement that Nick did right there. I think that's right. 15 times 22. Somebody knows? Oh. No, that's not right. It's not right at all. 380 pounds. That's a lot still.
I know.
Can you imagine picking up 380 pounds all at once?
Well,
No. But if you had
No.
380 pounds and then you broke it up into 22 pieces, you'd have a bunch of 15-pound pieces. And that's what Nick just did. I saw that. I was trying to push the button for Abraham, and he didn't stick around long enough. But you know how Abraham, he likes to do the rolling door. So Abraham, if you might be able to even hear us right now, you might be on another screen. Come on back, man. And we have no problem with you rolling in and out, man. That's no problem at all. What do you want to do next? Hula Hoop Express? You're looking at it. He's looking at the Hula Hoop Express. He's tired, man. Look at this guy. He's getting tired, but I think it is time for Nick to push it. This is when you dig down deep. So let's get ready, everybody. Again, I'm going to move the chairs. Nick, go ahead and have another sip of water if you need it.
Yeah, I need it.
He needs it. He's getting hydration.
Hey, yo, man.
Tired. All right, moving the basketball goal. Nick's going to be doing the Hula Hoop Express.
Yep.
So he's got to step through the hoop, bring it all the way around his body. If you have a hula hoop, you can do this too. You can do the Hula Hoop Express. Remember, we're going to step through. We're going to bring it up and around. Step through. I got to lift it up, bring it up, and then I got to use my hands and roll it around. Now watch, I could do this too. I could use my arms to kind of pick it up, and then I could try to get my arms up in here.
Now you did that wing.
Yep, like a chicken wing. So I go up like I don't know. Then I do a chicken wing, and then I just bring my shoulders forward. Everybody see that? We do these moves. So up, chicken wing, and a forward shoulder. Now watch this. If I go up, chicken wing, and a forward shoulder, it goes right around. So if I do that quickly, I could step through, go up, and bring it around. If I wanted to, I could even kind of hop through here, bring it up and over, hop through here, bring it up and over. If I was really good, oh, I could do a jump where I'm bringing it around. But that's tough. That's a tough one. All right. You ready for the Hula Hoop Express? What's your goal? You got a goal?
I don't know.
I'm going for, I want you to try to get 12. That's a good number, but that's tough.
Oh, 15?
Or 15. He's saying 12 or 15. So I'm making room, everybody. Remember, Nick's going to be moving around a little bit, but he doesn't want to move around too far with the Hula Hoop Express. He wants to keep it to where he's in kind of one place. And do you want to do a practice before we get started?
Yeah.
All right, he's going to do one practice. Here comes a practice rep. You can see he's going to step through. Oh, he did good. Oh my gosh. Are you remembering the moves?
Yep.
All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, go. So awesome. So he's stepping through. He just had a good one. There's one right there. It's already starting off really well. It looked like that practice rep felt good for him. And now he's got to get the hoop into place. He's stepping through it. He's stepping through it. He's got to be remembering that high knee step. There you go. Keep moving back into position. Moving on back into position. There you go. Keep it going. You're doing good. We got you right there. Number 3, high knee, stepping through. High knee. There you go. High knee, but the hula hoop stays down. Yep. Step it back. Remember how we talked about last time? The hula hoop goes back and your high knee goes up and through. The hula hoop does not move with you. Yep. That moved with you again. So keep practicing just like the first one. Oh, it's tough. You're bringing the hoop up, so you got to bring it down as your foot comes up. And everybody, the reason this is so difficult is because, again, when we're asking our mind to do two opposing things at the same time, it's going to take quite a bit of concentration and practice. And so this is something that has to be practiced. You can see Nick right now. He's in the midst of the struggle, and this is great. Most people don't ever get to see somebody in the midst of a struggle. But look at Nick. He's not stopping. He's not giving up. He's saying, still got time. It doesn't matter how many I get. I want it. There it is, right there. He just got it. Look at that. That right there is better than even doing 50. Because if he hadn't had the struggle and he didn't overcome it, he wouldn't have been able to benefit from it. And that was so wonderful. There it is again. Look, he's getting it again. So he's getting into the rhythm. He still has some time. He's got 5. I know he wanted more, but I also know he wanted to do it the right way. And that's what he's working on right here. He's working on doing a good job. And that's important. Nice job. Again, you can see I'm working on a good job. This will be the last one once he gets it up and over. We're at the 2-minute time, but we're not going to finish this rep. This rep's going to go all the way through. So he's going to make it happen. There you go. Again, practicing on that move of having the hoop come backwards as the foot goes forward. And closer on that one. It was much closer. Keep trying. Get this rep to be good, to feel great. There you go. Holding it in the spot. He's taking a deep breath, everybody. That's a good idea. He's going to step through. Oh, and he stepped on it again. There he goes. He's got the step through. He's almost through, and he does. He's got it all the way around. Nice job, man. All right. A raccoon. And then he knocked down a raccoon.
How do I?
That's all right. You did good. And you heard Nick say, he said, I tried. It's absolutely right. Everybody, when you're working out, there's not always going to be exercises that are going to be easy. In fact, we don't want exercises to be very easy. There will be some that we will want to have success. And we'll want to make sure that we're absolutely going to have a good time and success and make it easy. But most of our exercises, especially in the beginning, they're not going to be a piece of cake. Again, we're here trying to work off the cake. And so what I want you to think about, just like what Nick did, if you have an exercise and it's not working out the way you want, maybe you had a goal in mind, like 15. I want you to say, all right, I got to let that go. And I got to think about right now doing a good job. Because right now at the moment, I'm working on this one move that's going to lead me to my grand goal of 15. I bet Nick can get 20. I bet he can do 10 in a minute, and he can do that for 2 minutes. That's 20. But again, that's going to take training and practice, and it's going to take more training and practice than what Nick has put in right now. And he knows that. He's like thinking right now, he's probably thinking, I'm going to have to start working out a little more at home on my own. I do it all the time. We don't do a show every time I do a workout, but I work out sometimes 2 to 3 times a day. I do little mini workouts. I call them sneaky workouts. And I do sneaky workouts all the time. Plus, I'm active and I eat healthy. And remember, 20 years ago, I wasn't in shape. I decided I'm going to get in shape. And I've always been in shape then since that decision. Once I made my mind up, then that's always been it. And anytime I've started to get out of shape, and I knew what was going on, I would do difficult things. I would kind of call myself out and say, "You can't. You already eaten that. You know what it tastes like, or you've already watched that movie or something. We're not going to watch it again. We're going to exercise." And I'm getting the benefit of that. So, what do you want to do next? He wants to go for the long jump, everybody. So let's get ready. Nick's going for a long jump. We're going to get the tape measure over here.
I tried, but the hold up.
I think you did good. I like watching the struggle, honestly. I like the struggle. Struggle makes it real. All right, so here's what we're going to do, everybody. We're taking the tape measure out here. We're going to put it at a 5 foot marker right here. We're going to set it all the way down. Get Nick set up right here. So what Nick's going to have to do is step from here, from the end of the tape measure, and try to take as big a step or a jump as possible. Now, if he gets that jump in, if you're able to jump yourself, you're going to go pretty far. You're going to probably do the farthest you've ever gone. So we're going to set you up right here. So your goal is to jump right out here. Are you ready? You ready for it? Yeah. Ready? He's hopping up. We're going to put an arrow on the ground. Bow and arrow right here. So we'll put this on the ground. Nick's going to have to jump over that arrow. All right. You ready? You're going to stand here, pick up that knee, and throw your body forward.
Okay.
All right. You got 5 tries. You don't have to be next to it. I'll see where you land. So anywhere in here is all good. All right. First try. He has no marker. He's just going for it in the wind. Everybody get pumped up. Remember, he's going to use his arm. Remember your legs. Bring your legs back. And then a high step to a jump. Okay, that was a small step. Yeah, let's move this out of your way. You don't need this. I'm going to watch your feet. We're going to move the air. We're going to take away that for next up. All right, you got your feet right here, back a little more. Right there. That's good. Right there. That's where you step from. I got my foot on the line. And there you go. So now stepping out that way. Huge step. Come on, I'm right here with you. Just go for it. Fall down. Let's do it. Big step. Big step. That was better. That was better. That was at about 27 inches. So that's not quite where he wants to be. He made it to right about here. And that's about right there, 27 inches. So you got to go further out. Got to pick a target way out here. Huge step. There we go. That was a good one, everybody. And it looks like that one right there is going to get him. Oh, it looks like right at about 36 inches. So let's see if he can do it again, everybody. That's the 3 foot mark. And so we're going to mark it at 36. You got to bring those feet back. Keep going back. Past my foot. There you go. Keep going a little more right there. All right. Look how far a step that is. It's a huge step. Up, back up. All right. Here we go. 5, 4. Bend your knees and step forward with your arms. 3, 2, 1. Huge step. Oh, that was about exactly the same. He's got one more try, everybody, to try to see if he can beat this mark. If not, it's going to be stuck right at a 3 foot step for today. So he's lined up here off of my toes. 3 feet. You got to get over those leaves. You got to get over those leaves right there. You're going to have to jump. You got to do it. Take the step and then make it a jump. Oh, he almost went for it. It wasn't as far. 3 feet's going to be his score for today. Nice job, Nick.
Dang.
And you could see on that last one how Nick really started to go for the jump. Let me show you for just a moment if you want to create that jump, something that you can do. So I'm going to give myself a marker. Maybe the same thing. I'm going to set my mark up at 3 feet. So if I have a goal, that can always be real nice. So I can set this arrow down and it's right there on the ground at the 3 foot mark. Now that's a pretty far step. I mean, you can see it, it's hard for me if I wanted to step that. I mean, look at this. That's a huge step that I'm trying to take right here. And that's not normal. You know, we take a step, that might be as big a step as we're gonna take. If we're gonna do something like this, we're gonna do a jump. And so with a jump, there's a couple ways you can do this. I'm going to show you the number one way is you can get some momentum. So I can move back a little bit. I can take a little step and then I can jump across. So I had some momentum. Watch again as I'm coming in on this. I'm going to step up to it and then I'm just going to kind of jump my body. But I was already moving. If I'm not moving and I'm just standing still, I can use my arms to create momentum going this direction. That's the way I want to go. So I could take my arms and I could go back and I could kind of throw my arms up and then let my body just kind of fly with them. So watch again. My arms are back here. I'm swinging my arms and I'm just going to go up. And then I just kind of, as my arms are going up, I just kind of hop off my foot and my body goes. Now, the next way we could do it would be with bending our knees. So I'm going to go with my knees down. And then from here, as I come up, my body is already coming out of the squat. And so watch again. I'm going to go down into a squat. My arms come back. So I'm going to have momentum from my arms and momentum from the fact that I'm coming back up. I'm down here and then I come up and my body almost wants to jump. It's trying to jump because of the squat. When I come up and then with my arms coming forward, that's a lot of momentum. It's going to grab your body and pull it and stuff. Let's you got one more, you ready?
Wait, I thought we would do the ball and
Well, you still got what do you got?
I need our elbow.
High knee high elbow. So we got to do that. Let's get ready for high knee high elbow tap, everybody. Stop this timer. It's going to 11 minutes. High knee high elbow, and then we're gonna do the bonus
When?
right after. Yeah, bonuses. The bonus exercises right after. So everybody, high knee tap. Remember, if you're sitting down, you're gonna be doing a knee elbow tap, just like what Nick's doing right there. Knee elbow tap. Nick's gonna be doing the stand up high knee tap. He's got 2 minutes. And you want some water before you start? Are you ready?
Woody.
He's ready, everybody. So I'm gonna have some water, and Nick is gonna be doing a tap, just a tap on his knee, not a tap on his elbow.
Why not on the elbow?
And that's just we haven't done it that way the whole time, so we want to keep it. Remember, we want to keep it the same as before. So if we're doing a test, we want to test the same way that we tested before, where we want to make sure we're having the same type of exercise and maybe the same type of setting. So, you ready, Nick?
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And here he goes. Down and tap. You got to get lower. Going down. There you go. Down. That's good. 2. Bringing it down. 4, 3. Nice. Bringing it down. You got to find your rhythm. And 4. There you go. As soon as you find the ground, start going into the next one. 5. Let your body get stable as you're lowering down. 6. There you go. Down and 7. Down. Got to go faster. And 8. There you go. Down. And 9. Getting low. Down. That was good. And 10. Nice. Bringing it down. And 11. That was the best one. Best one right there. Down. And 12. Down. And 13. Down. Keep it going. And 14. Bringing it down. He's got 1 minute to go. 15. You might get 30 on this. And 16. Down. And 17. bringing it down, going 18, bringing it down, and 19, bringing it down, and 20, down for 21. Nice balance. Keep it going. Shake it off. Keep it moving. Down 22, down for 23. Going down for 24. He's pushing himself, everybody. He's got 20 seconds to go. He's trying to get to 30. Down for 25. Down for 26. A little lower. Down for 27. 10 seconds. Down for 28. Down for 29. Is he going to get it at the buzzer? Down for 30 in time. 30 reps, everyone. Oh my goodness. What an endurance challenge. You can see Nick's huffing and puffing over here. He's getting that oxygen. He's getting that carbon dioxide out of his body. He just used his biggest muscles in his body, his legs, his core, to balance and to propel himself from going down to going up. And everybody, that takes a lot of energy, a lot of energy. Great work, Nick, right there in the chat room. You can see Nick's muscles are pumping. He's what they would call jacked. When your muscles are pumping, they might call him. They might say he's ripped, or tight. He's looking fit. He's looking built. That's something. So I say Nick looks like he's built. What do they mean by that? It was like, well, it looks like Nick has built himself into an athlete. You know, all athletes from LeBron James and Kelly Slaters and all the athletes out there, they build themselves. Even Evan, that's right. We build ourselves. We have ourselves as who we are, but that isn't who we always will have to be. We can build ourselves into versions of ourselves that can maybe even do things that we can't do today. There's definitely things I do now that 10 years ago, even I couldn't do them.
Ready?
Yeah, but I can do them now. And there's other folks out there who also are going to be in that situation where you're like, I can't do something today, but if I practice, if I train, if I get a team, it is something I can maybe do in the future. And guess what? Pretty soon the future will be today. And you're going to be hoping and wishing that you put in the work, just like Nick and just like all of you are doing. So that's why we're doing it. Let's keep it going. All right. Nick's got, what do you got? You got to do push-ups, pull-ups, or you want to do?
I won't do that one.
What do you want to do with that? Overhead press?
Yeah.
For how many you can do?
Yeah, and like 3 minutes.
All right, everybody. So Nick's got a challenge with that one right there. That heavy one?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, everybody. You want to do it sitting down or standing up? You're stronger on this one standing up.
I won't lay down.
You want to lay down?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, everybody. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to have Nick do an exercise called the chest press or floor press. And this is similar to Byron's chest press with the bar, where he's going out off his chest. Except the difference is Nick's actually going to be laying down. And so we're going to take our crash pad here. We're going to roll this mat out. And so, Nick, go ahead, get yourself ready. You're going to be laying down right here. So get yourself laying down. I'm going to give you the weight. So this is the weight Nick wants to do. And this is why I asked him, are you sure? Flip around, flip around. Yeah, because you're downhill. You want to be uphill.
Right,
It'll make it easier for you. Downhill, make it hard. All right. So, everybody, Nick wanted this weight. This is a 20-pound kettlebell. This is a heavy kettlebell. Now, look at, you can see Nick's laying down. When he does this exercise, he's going to be laying down and keeping your head down. That's the key. I'm going to be telling him a lot. Let's count how many times I have to tell Nick to keep his head down.
None.
Maybe none. If that's what happens, then Nick wins. But how many times? You can guess right now how many times you think I'm gonna have to tell him to keep his head down. I'm guessing 5. In 2 minutes, I'm thinking 5. No, you know what? I'm thinking 13 times. 13 times. Because his head's gonna try to come up to make this exercise easier. That's why I think it might happen a lot. I don't know. I could be wrong. It could be none. So Nick's gonna be doing the chest press. Don't start yet until you want to hold it and sit back down with it.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it.
And then you lay down here.
2 hands on it. 2 hands on it. You ready? All right, everybody. He's going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straight over your head. 2. Here into my hand. 3. Into my hand. 4. There you go. 5. Into my hand. 6, 7, 8, 9. There you go. Into my hand. 10. Use your eyes to look at my hand. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Look at this guy go. 16. He didn't know he was this strong. 17. Hit my hand with it. 18. There you go. Keep that head down. There's 1. 19. 20. Keep it solid. Keep it solid. Over your chest. Over your chest. Keep coming over this way. You got to keep it over this way. Look where my hand is. 23. 24. 25. This is getting his triceps, everybody. 26. Keep the head down. 27. Look at my hand. 28. 29. 30. 31. Everybody, he said 2 minutes. 32. 33. He's got 1 minute to go. 34. 35. Head down. 36. 37. Hit my hand. Hit my hand. 38. 39. Hit my hand. Head down. He's done. He's done before the time, everybody. Wow, what a first time. That's never happened before. And that shows you just how difficult of an exercise that was. Everybody, Nick, just spin around right here. You can sit right there and just spin around. Yeah. Everybody, Nick did a tremendous job. Let's get him some water. I feel it. Let's give him a round of applause. He did a great workout today. He had that exercise. We did that earlier with the dumbbell weights, and it was pretty tough. And then Nick was here with my buddy Scott, and they tried it with the kettlebell. Nick said, I want to do it with the kettlebell, see if I can get 30 in 2 minutes. Everybody, he got 30 in 1 minute. Isn't that incredible? But it also showed us how he wasn't able to go for the full 2 minutes. So that's something to think about. And it's something that we're going to do next time. We're going to see if Nick moves slower, if we can maybe get the full 2 minutes and still get 30. I think it could have been that Nick didn't realize how strong he was, and he used up a lot of strength in that first minute to get to 30. And then again, just like a team, if you use up all your big, strong players early, then they might not be there to help you to get through the whole game. And that's how it works in sports. Then we doing more exercise, no. That's it. Yeah, that's all the time. That's all right. You did good, man. Next time. You did real good. I think Nick did real good today. One of the best workouts ever today. So again, everybody, thanks for being on here. And let's get ready for the breathing motto. I think we're gonna do a combo. We're gonna do 1s and 2s. And I'm gonna do the first 2 lines, and we'll have Nick, you do the second 2 lines. Yeah. And then I'll take, and you're gonna finish it. Yeah. All right, here we go. I think we got a buddy doing one and breathe in the good. Breathe out the bad. Breathe in the happy and breathe out the sad. Breathe in your best and breathe out the worst. And breathe in your bowl. So that we might all that doing good, but wow, everyone. Nice we made it half of the year and almost done. Half the year, everybody. Can you believe it? Oh my goodness. Wow. Let's start thinking about those summer goals. You got to make them happen. Count it on down, Nick. Great job to Nick. Here we go. In 5,